I almost got tired in nursing because you know how difficult it is, yung
Yes.
work and then yung experiences. So nagpahinga muna ako and then actually you guys gave me also the opportunity to work here in Saudi kasi kayo rin tumulong din sa akin para makapunta dito. So salamat sa Diyos, nakapasa din sa Saudi Council and then I've been here in Jeddah for 5 years now. And then so I decided to take another step forward and then I contact you guys again, iPass. Actually, maraming nagme-message kaya alam sabi ko, I already have history with iPass, so I already trust this guy. So, ayun, I contact them and then so smooth naman yung process. And then, yun, took the exam last May 20 and then yun, passed at May 24. That 4
Wow.
days, I was really like ang bag. Ang bagal ng oras.
Yeah.
Parang ini-slow down ni Doctor Strange yung time.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to IPAS Online Review and Mentoring Academy. My name is John, and I'll be your host for tonight. Here at Hope Talk, we invite successful IPAS Online Review candidates in the NCLEX to share their wonderful stories and learnings from their journey in achieving the goals of becoming registered nurses in the USA, Canada, and Australia. So today we celebrate not only his achievement, but his journey, which is a powerful reminder that persistence really pays off. From balancing multiple responsibilities to embracing online resources. His story is filled with strategies and experiences that can inspire and guide us all. And he said to never give up of hope, no matter how dark things seem. With that, I would like to introduce to you our newest NGN passer, Sir Carl Ernest Lopez, USRN. Hi, Sir Carl. Good evening po.
Hello, good evening everyone.
Yes, Sir Carl. Thank you po, first of all, for accepting our invitation for this Hope Talk. And definitely, you'll be able to inspire and motivate a lot of international nurses. Sir Carl, where are you currently located po?
I'm here at Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, working as a interventional nurse.
Wow. And sir, what time is it na po?
Dito ay 2 p.m.
2 p.m. 2 p.m. po. Off day niyo po
Yes,
ba, sir?
oo, nag-off.
Ay, nag-off. Thank you, sir, for
Mm.
allotting your off para po dito sa Hope Talk. First of all, sir, congratulations po pala in passing your NCLEX.
Thank you.
And when did you pass your NCLEX po?
Bale, I passed in on the results around May 24. May 24 around 3 p.m. Ganon.
Wow, pati yung
So,
oras, sir, no? Napaka-distinct.
yeah,
Talagang
so,
tanda-tanda nyo.
yeah, very memorable.
And we will learn more po, sir, no? Sir Carl, kung ano
Yeah.
ang journey nyo to NCLEX. But can you share more a bit of yourself po? Like your educational background and more of your working experiences po.
Yes, educational background. I graduated in Santa Maria, Bulacan, STI College. So at that time, we were considered as the last batch. Graduated around 2013. And then, ano mo naman pag nurse, volunteer, mga ganon. So
Yeah.
volunteer in rescue or in our government hospital. Unfortunately, hindi ako natanggap kasi alam nyo naman. And then, I shifted my career. Nag-call center muna ako for 2 years. And then, since puro panggabi, parang hindi rin siguro kinaya ng katawan. So, I returned back as a nurse. So, nag-work ako sa province namin as a private nurse. And then, stayed for 5 years, gained some experience. And then, actually, I almost got tired in nursing because you know how difficult it is,
Yes.
yung work and then yung experiences. So nagpahinga muna ako and then actually you guys gave me also the opportunity to work here in Saudi kasi kayo rin tumulong din sa akin para makapunta dito. So salamat sa Diyos, nakapasa din sa Saudi Council, and then I've been here in Jeddah for 5 years now. And then so I decided to take another step forward, and then I contact you guys again, iPass. Actually, maraming nagme-message kaya lang sabi ko I already have history with iPass, so I already trust this guy. So ayun, I contact them, and then so smooth naman yung process. And then yun, took the exam last May 20, and then yun, passed at May 24. That 4 days, I was really like ambag. Ang bagal ng oras.
Yeah.
Parang ini-slow down ni Doctor Strange yung time.
Gamit yung time stone.
Yung
Ano ba
time
yun?
stone.
Stone, no? And Sir Carl, thank you po for sharing, no? I didn't know that you also process your
Saudi.
for Saudi. Yes.
Mhm.
And that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think that was around 2019 of July. So one of you guys also messaged me, Sir Carl, good afternoon, or yeah, you passed. Nasa McDonald's pa ako ng time na yun. Tapos, yun nga, syempre hindi ako makapaniwala kasi sino ba naman ako? Parang ganun. And then, this one, I really didn't expect also to pass this one. But with God's grace and guidance and challenges, yun, nakapasa.
And sir, no, what made you decide po to pursue NCLEX? May nag-push po ba sa atin, or is it really your dream to become a USRN?
Actually, may ninang, kinukulit niya akong mag-take before mag-NCLEX na. Kaya lang, sabi ko, contented na ako sa Saudi. I mean, it's giving me a good experience. I'm an interventional radiology nurse, so I'm doing special cases. So sabi ko, I'm already happy here. Kaya lang, may parang nagpo-push sa'yo na, alright, take this one. Parang hindi mo alam, maybe it's a supernatural thing or something. Pero it's not just me to decide. Kumbaga, also yung wife ko, iniisip ko din na I want to give her a better future sakali. And then yun, I decided na, okay, let's try. And then I made a decision, and then at first there was quite a struggle because I'm working at the same time studying, so it was really, really difficult.
I know it's really difficult po, sir, no? Juggling both work and studying at the same time. Hindi talaga biro yung time management skills natin dyan. And sir, bakit niyo po nabanggit kanina, no? Dun sa part na, sino ba naman ako na pumasa na exam? What made you say that? Ano yung moment na yun?
Yung moment, actually, when I took the exam, actually, nung bago pa mag-take na exam, I was really not 100% of myself by health. Kasi nung time na yon, bago ako umuwi, nag-positive ako sa COVID. And after COVID, syempre meron siyang side effects sa katawan mo, although na-clear ka na. So I was coughing really bad. Nahiya nga ako sa mga katabi ko dun sa review kasi I was really coughing really bad. Nahihiya talaga ako sa mga katabi ko ng time na yun. Sabi ko, pasensya na, hindi kayo makapag-focus sa akin. And then, yung mga answers was difficult, challenging. And I was praying every number na mag-pass down sa akin. Parang nung unang phase, first 10 questions was all right. Kasi SATA. And then nawala yung SATA, naging prioritization, tapos dumadali yung tanong, and then mga mga NGN questions na. Sabi kong ganun, oh God, oh Lord, what am I gonna do? Nag-start ako magpanic sa harap ng screen. Kaya lang, sabi ko, Lord, please guide me. If you know this is the right way, the right plan for me, and kung ano man yung judgment, I will accept it wholeheartedly. And then yun, while coughing, I keep on answering. May times na humihinto ako, like, because I don't know the question is. And I was to the point na sinabi ko, Lord, I got really anxious na sabi ko, Lord, hindi ko talaga alam. I don't know what answer should I put here. And then, nasasagutan naman, kaya lang sabi ko, I'm not really sure of my answers. Kasi pahirap, nung first 10 lang ang SATA ko. And then the remaining is prioritization and puro NGN talaga. As in solid NGN. And yung iba pa doon, hindi familiar na sa akin. So sabi ko nga, Lord, please, hindi ko alam. Pero with your guidance, paulit-ulit lang ako doon. And then yun, nasagot na naman. And then biglang yung iba, so peripheral vision, na gumagano ako sa gilid, nakikita ko isa-isa na sila maalis. Ako na lang yung naiiwan. Like, sabi ko, oh my gosh, naiiwan na ako. So nape-pressure na rin ako noon. Tapos, nung dumating ako sa question number 85, sabi ko ganun, sa wakas hinto na ako. Sa wakas hinto na ako. Hindi, nagpatuloy siya. It proceeded to 86. Sabi ko, okay, siguro binibigyan pa niya ako ng maraming chance. It's either marami akong bagsak or marami akong mali or marami akong tama or gano'n. I don't know. Sabi ko, okay. Tumating naman ako sa question 110 kasi may mga kasamahan din ako dito na nagsasabi, 110, humihinto na yan talaga. Sabi ko, alright, 110, ito na. Pag-click ko lang ng submit or okay, nag-proceed sa 111, sabi ko, oh, damn, I don't know what to do na. So, sabi ko, tapos nakikita yung timer, so malapit na akong matapos sa oras. Like, natapos ako siguro for mga 3 hours and siguro 50 minutes, gano'n. Para, so, almost natapos ko yung 150. And then, so yun. Nung paglabas ko sa para akong binagsakan ng malamig na tubig kasi sabi ko, wala akong NG and hindi ako familiar sa mga sagot ko. And prioritization sa lumabas. Sabi kasi nung mga kasamahan ko din dito and siyempre sa mga previous passers, pag puro SATA, okay ka, di ba? Sabi ko gano'n, wala ako SATA, 10 lang. So, sabi ko gano'n, if I pass this one, si Lord talaga yung nagsagot para sa akin. I was just a vessel, kumbaga. His will be done, sabi ko gano'n. So, yun, and then nakapasa. So sabi ko ganun, hindi talaga ako makapaniwala kasi who am I? I did not rely on my own understanding but with His will and His guidance.
Prayers talaga,
yun.
Sir Carl, is
Yeah,
really important,
prayers.
no? While you are going through this journey. Kumbaga, hindi ka nag-iisa sa journey na ito. Kasama mo siya along the way. So I know there are a lot of struggles that you have encountered also during the time na nagre-review ka. But would like to know, Sir Carlo, when did you start po your online review?
Actually, I started October 2023. Kaso, nung time na October, November, December, medyo paaso-aso. Gonna be honest, paaso-aso lang ako. Kasi, sabi ko, matagal pa naman, May pa naman ako. So, sabi ko, tapos sa January, sabi ko, matagal pa yan. Ilang buwan pa. Hanggang sa naging February and then March, April, sabi ko, shit, lapit na, kailangan ko na magseryoso. And then, nung time na malapit na, since I'm working, yung off na designated ko is natatawag pa ako sa trabaho. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, kailangan kong pumasok. Yung gusto ko makapag-live, yung on-call. Gusto ko makapag-attend sa live, I can't. Kasi nga nahahatak ako ng work. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Kung kailan magre-review ako, doon naman tatawag ang trabaho. But of course, duty calls, I need to head out. So, pag natatapos yung work namin, it's either patapos na rin yung session. So, I'll just, sa team recorded ako nag-stay. So, yun. Yun yung story doon sa part na yun.
That's how far in advance, sir, no? Na nag-start kayo ng online review. Somehow, it took you, let's say, from October, no? October to November, December, January, February, March, April, May. At least 8 months. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir, no? 8 months of preparation for this online review. Although hindi naman tayo masyadong diligently following or yung review natin kasi alam ko naman talaga mahirap. May struggle talaga when you work and studying at the same time. Pero during your online review, sir, ano po yung mga review materials ang ginamit po nila?
Actually, yung binigay niyo sa amin, yung nasa mismong, yung roadmap, syempre mahal ng print eh. So, nagpiprint ako dito sa namin. Doon sabi ko, okay, I'm printing. So, yun yung mga ginagamit ko, yung mga namin. So doon ako nagka-copy. Minsan, kapag walang patients and I'm just waiting for also patients to come in our nursing station, doon ako sa cellphone nag-review. Talaga kahit pag wala akong ginagawa, kahit bago kami mag-start ng cases, nagre-review ako. Though, syempre, alam ko na medyo konti lang yung medyo naiintindihan ko kasi I cannot focus na unlike pag
Mm.
nasa bahay. Yun. Tapos, I did subscribe with you guys yung New World. Ang laking tulong nun. Like, na-practice ako doon sa answering questions. And at the same time, nag-gauge mo din yung sarili mo. Though, yun nga, with my also coach, si Coach Jana, with her help and guidance na tulungan niya din ako.
And so from the moment po, no, when you started your online review, alam nyo na po na meron tayong coaching program.
Yes, meron po.
Did you also book po the moment na na-invite po kayo for the coaching program?
Actually, hindi eh. Noong malapit na lang ako like medyo 2 months bago mag-exam, doon na ako nagpabook. Kasi yun nga, medyo tinake for granted ko din yung time ko sa pagre-review. It's not a reason din na siguro nag-work ganun. Kasi kapag talagang gusto mo, you will make sacrifice nga talaga.
Thank you for sharing, Sir Carl. It's
Mhm.
also important, sir. That's why we are offering the coaching program here in iPass po. Is from the beginning up until the end, magkakaroon kayo ng expert guidance from your coaches on how you're gonna prepare your study. Let's say we have 3 parts of the coaching session, no?
Yeah.
Initial, coaching session, progress checking, and the pre-exam coaching. So along the way, they will be with you all throughout your journey para naman hindi kayo ma-lost dun sa ginagawa niyo. But thank you, Sir
Yeah.
Carlo. You have availed po the coaching program. And what was the advice po of Coach Jana na ginamit niyo po on your review?
Pinaka-ano kasi nung time na yun, yung struggle ko is yung mag-relax during taking the exam. Kasi yun yung pinaka-anxiety ko. Sabi ko, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. I cannot make it. Parang nagiging negative agad yung attitude. Sabi niya sa akin, just relax. Just stick what you know and pray. Then, yung also sa ang kinulit ko kay Ma'am Jana, sabi ko gano'n na, Ma'am, ano bang passing ng 785 questions? Kasi target ko ng 85, huminto na ako. Tapos sabi niya, just sir, do your best. So, i-boost mo na lahat ng alam mo. And then, hindi rin kasi, kumbaga, hindi rin talaga masabi na 45, okay ka na if hindi ganun eh.
Yeah.
Kasi depende sa gauge niya sa answering.
That's why we highly suggest them po, no, in the beginning of your review, you have to read po the NCSBN test plan para aware kayo kung anong klaseng, paano ba ini-score ni NCLEX or yung computer adaptive test so that we have an idea on how is the scoring like. Parang ganyan. Kasi makikita mo doon kung ano yung i-assess sa atin as an entry-level nurse. So, sir, no, ano ba yung mga strategies nyo habang nagre-review kayo ng online review about dun sa mga difficult topics?
So, since I was team recorded, parang mukha akong engot dito sa kwarto pag sila Sir Jay, sila Ma'am Rosana, si Sir Ryan nagsasalita. I respond it back to them knowing na alam ko na ma-recorded. Pero dun kasi ganun ako mag-aral eh. And like when also in New World, I read it aloud para naiintindihan ko. Kasi kapag diretso lang ang binabasa ko, medyo hindi yung pumapasok eh. So yun yung strategy ko. Plus time management talaga. So if you're working, kailangan mo talaga mag-set ng time schedule. Kasi it's very exhausting kung kumari after work and then you're gonna review. Parang sa akin ang gusto ko na lang matulog eh. To the point na kahit na mag-online ako, nakatingin na lang ako gano'n para akong zombie. Because I was bombarded with radiation and what so. So sabi ko, okay, but you know, I need to wake up and then countless coffee kung sakali. So I go, I'm gonna tap my face to say, wake up, you need to do this, you need to pass. Yun. And then, just share ko lang din na may time din na parang sabi ko, ayoko na. May 1 week akong sabi ko. Kasi nung nag-aaral na ako, working, parang hindi ako binibigyan ng tadhana, parang ganun, na to study. Kasi it's either I'm gonna come home late or I'm too tired to study. Or sabi ko ganun, pag may day off ako isa araw, sasabihin ko sa sarili ko, I need this day off, I need to relax. And then sabi ko, bahala na, maglalaro na lang ako ng games sa computer. Pero while I'm doing that, kunwari, 10 minutes na ako nag-start mag-game or something will say to me at the back of my head, or hindi ka at ease, sabihin, parang may nagsabi na stop what you're doing, you know what your priority is, do this, stop that. Parang ganun. So, hindi rin ako makapag-enjoy sa ginagawa kong game. So, at the end, nag-aaral pa rin ako. So, sabi ko, okay, I need to do this one. I need to do this for my family. I guess to myself, to my wife. I need to elevate more. So, yun. So, sabi ko, Lord, I'm gonna study. Ikaw na bahala ulit. Hopefully, may maintindihan ako. So, yun. Gonna start doing the record. And then answering sheets. Then cycle repeat. Ganun.
Thank you, Sir Carl, for sharing. For sure, maraming nakaka-encounter ng ganitong situation right now sa mga classmates natin or students, no? Hindi talaga natin minsan may iwasan. You feel like giving up with your journey, but you will always go back to the reason why you started this. Bakit pa tayo nagtitake ng NCLEX? Of course, dyan na magsisimula yung mga reason mo. Madja-jot down mo na yan. Okay, kasi para sa family ko. This is for my future. Alam mo yung ganun. So, different individual talaga. Iba-iba yung reasons natin why we are taking the NCLEX. And there's always sacrifice. Parang katumbas talaga nito when we are studying for NCLEX. So, again, masasacrifice natin yung mga time sa family, time to yourself, in a way na masya-shorten yung pahinga mo. Tapos you're doing, let's say, OT, no? Sa trabaho po ninyo. Alam na alam ko yan, sir, lalo na pag you're working as an OFW. Kasi, sir, you are representing po, no? Nurses who are working overseas. So with that, sir, can you share more to us po? Your daily routine kapag nag-work po kayo. Para may idea po yung classmates natin.
So here, pasok ko is 9 ng umaga hanggang 7 p.m. Gonna wake up around 6, start preparation, sometimes walk around bago pumasok, eat some breakfast, and then pagdating mo sa workplace, sa nurse station, you're gonna call and check the cases. So since nasa intervention radiology ako, check ko kung may mga angiogram, angioplasty cases, approvals, and what so. And then, syempre, ang trabaho ng Filipino nurse is grabe. Wala akong masabi kasi 100% ang gagaling. Talagang, minsan mako-compare mo yung though, I'm not saying na, of course, no, definitely na hindi no. Pero may kita mo lang yung nandun yung essence of care, yung trust. Grabe. Nakikita mo pati yung kahit yung hindi nila kahit yung trabaho ng iba medyo sabi ko, hey, medyo sobra na siguro yung ginagawa natin. Medyo balik na tayo sa job description natin. Pero sabi ko gano'n, okay. Sabi, then yun nga, usually natatapos naman yung mga cases around 5 p.m. And then yung 2 hours, yun yung time mo minsan para makapag-unwind ng konti. Kaso, may mga times na may mga emergency cases, mga biglang stroke. So we're gonna do thrombectomy sa utak. And then yun. Minsan ma-amaze ka kasi may one time dumating sa amin sa stroke patient, acute stroke. Yung symptoms niya is talagang wala pa naman doon sa window na tinatawag natin na unrecoverable. Within siguro 5 minutes lang nagawa namin yung case, and nung natapos yung case, yung left side niya is completely down, hindi magawa. And then nung natanggal namin yung thrombus, makikita mo medyo bumabalik na siya sa norm, nare-regain niya ng strength niya, and then yung movement na kumbaga nag-normalize na ulit. Sabi ko gano'n, napaka blessing din tong binigay sa aking work dito kasi galing ako medical ward. And I was given the opportunity to work here as an interventional radiology nurse, which is very far different sa experience ko. And nakikita ko na nakaka-save talaga ako ng buhay. Ganun. It's a real privilege and honor. One time pumalik yung isang pasyente namin na and she was so grateful na sabihin sa amin na you really saved my life. Na parang matutuno yung puso mo pag pupunta sa nurse station mo yung mga pasyente. Ganun. They will say thank you to yung mga ganun.
Mga nurses talaga, sir, heroes talaga tayo ng mga pasyente. So, amazing, sir, yung kwento nyo. Minsan talaga, dyan tayo umuhugot ng lakas. Na minsan, pagod tayo. Pero when we do something great po dun sa ating patients, parang nawawala yung pagod natin. Kasi you are
Mm.
saving life ng patients. So, in a way, parang maano siya, no? Mawawala yung stress natin and all.
Mm.
Because you save a person's life.
Yeah.
So, kudos to you. To you, Sir Carl. You mentioned to me earlier po, no, that you utilize UWorld. How did you
Mm.
check your progress po? Para ma-ensure na covered lahat ng mga necessary content.
Actually, yung sa UWorld, kasi na-start ko lang siya mga 1 month bago ko mag-take. So, nagamit ko siya. Pero hindi ko yung 100, like, may 1,000 questions siya eh. So, na-answer ko lang is around 700 questions. And then, meron doon rating eh. Tapos nakikita mo kung ano yung, may ano doon eh, parang graph. So, makikita mo doon kung nasaan ka yung percentage kay. Si Ma'am Jana, kinukulit ko, Ma'am Jana, nasa 6.5 ako, okay na ba to? Pasado na ba to pag ganito? Sabi niya, aim higher, always aim higher nga daw. Sabi ko, okay, sige. Tapos biglang magiging 6.4 and then 6.6. Parang ganon. So, it was really fun at the same time, worrying some. It's a bit of both eh. Kasi it's worrying some kasi nakikita minsan mababa ka ng konti. And it's fun kasi, every baba, nag-gain ka. Kumbaga, one step back, pero at the same time, you gain 2 steps forward. Parang ganon. Never stop. Keep always moving forward kahit na dun sa UWorld medyo harsh siya eh. So sabihin nyo sa'yo na, ito ka lang ganon. Pero makakatulong talaga siya. Ang laki talaga ng tulong na binigay nung UWorld. Grabe, wala akong masabi. I mean, everyone, iPass, UWorld, my wife, my parents, God, your faith, everything. I wouldn't be here without those people. Kahit yung mga kasamahan ko, yung mga kasamahan ko, because I'm also listening to their advice kasi may mga experience sila and I'm here zero. Kumbaga, nangangapa ako sa dilim of listening to ideas and opinions of other people where in fact wala pa yung experience sa akin. So, I wouldn't be here where I am without you guys, without everyone.
So, Carl, it's really important talaga, no? Meron tayong support system. Kapag may
Mm.
pinagdadaanan tayong, habang pinagpapatuloy mo rin yung pangarap mo. Ang sarap na may masasandalan ka kapag pagod ka.
Yeah.
May maakbayan ka kapag natatalo ka, feeling mo. Parang ganun. So, are you living alone po ba dyan sa Jeddah or are you with your family?
Actually alone here. So,
Ayun.
I've been here alone for 5 years now. Hopefully si wife makapunta din.
Yeah. Sir, you are really blessed po, no? To have, because you have a good heart. And you are also faithful with the Lord about dun sa mga nangyayari din sa life mo. Alam mo, may masasandalan ka kahit wala kang family physically na nandyan. And
Yeah.
apart from that, sir, no, for sure, you will encounter stress and anxiety during your preparation. Ano
Mhm.
po yung mga moments of stress na ginawa po, na nangyari po sa inyo? And what are your techniques po to stay calm? And para naman hindi ka mag-outburst.
Stress. So, going back bago ako mag-exam, I was doing overtimes. At the same time, I was also working. And then, tinamaan pa ako ng COVID. So, tapos yung time na magre-review dapat ako, tinatawag ako ng trabaho, to the point na, yun nga, I almost gave up. Pero, I prayed. Yung prayers talaga eh. Yun yung yung pagkausap ko sa Panginoon, yun yung pinaka coping ko talaga eh. Kasi ang dati kong coping mechanism is playing games. However, I cannot do that since I need to focus on review. Hindi naman ako palalabas kasi din ng bahay. Kaya games and yun lang, calling with my family and my wife, yun lang yung ano ko. So, nung time na nahit ako ng COVID, sabi kong ganun, crap, katapusan ko na ata. Baka hindi na ako pumasa kasi nga hindi ako makapag-focus kasi nga ubo ko na ubo at sinalagnat. Tapos naalala ko yung message ni Sir J na kapag hinihingi ng katawan mo magpahinga ka. Pasaway. Sabi ko, okay, kaya to. Yun yung time na cardio. And I really want maintindihan yung cardio. Sabi ko, I will rest for few minutes. I will pray. Sabi ko, Lord, alam ko ang gagawin ko is risky because my body is asking me to rest. Pero my desire for this is bigger than what I have. So pasaway, di ba? Nag-review ako. Tapos, parang hinihingi ng kata mo, okay, just relax, relax, dive down. And then, yun nga, on and off, magpo-pause ako, and then, papatay ko muna yung record, I'll take a rest, and then, kapag feel ko okay na ako, kahit mga 30 minutes lang, or kahit less than 1 hour, I'll review it back again. And then, yun, thankful lang ako, hindi nagtagal yung symptoms. And then, sabi ko, okay, I think I'm okay now. Kaso, ang problema noong okay na ako sa COVID, hindi ako mapagsalita naman. And my studying style is, I read it aloud. So, pag nagsasalita ako, ubo ako na ubo. Ang katipa, sabi ko, anak ng patola naman, hindi ko pag-focus. So, sabi ko, okay, ang daming, yun yung mga challenges. Like, yung struggle is real. Kumbaga.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, yun nga, pray, always pray talaga, prayers. To the point na minsan, nakatingin na lang ako sa langit. Sabi ko, Lord, kinakausap ko na, Panginoon na, Lord, it's really difficult, really challenging. Pero with your, tama ba to, Lord? Tama ba yung tinatahak ko? And then, yun, nasagot naman, kumbaga, He lead me to the right path naman. Kumbaga, eto talaga inalay ko sa Panginoon. Sabi ko, if I pass this one, miracles do comes through. Kasi I know yung mga sagot ko sa NCLEX. I really know them. I know na alam kong marami akong pero sabi ko, pag nakapasa to, it's really a miracle. It's really a miracle. And yung nagsagot is hindi ako, pero yung Panginoon. Baka ganun. Prayers
So,
ang coping ang mechanism ko. Yun talaga.
we surrender everything to Him, sir, no? As long as we did our
Mm.
part. Kasi it takes a lot of talaga commitment and sacrifice itong journey natin na ito. There will come a time na maganda, plinano mo na maganda ang preparation mo.
Mm-hmm.
Pero may darating din talagang obstacle along the way na minsan nahihinto yung studies natin. Some of them, they encounter accidents. Some of them, they encounter loss of a loved one. Of course, they have to go back to their own feet then, no? After a couple of weeks or months. It's really difficult, sir, no? But whenever you pray and kumakapit ka lang sa Kanya, everything will change. So babalik tayo doon ulit. Doon sa number one goal natin is to pass the NCLEX. During those times, sir, no, do you think about your motivation or what kept you motivated during those times?
Motivation ko is my family and I want to give my wife ang father ko kasi laki sila sa hirap. So is my grandfather. Kumbaga, prinsipyo namin is naakyat ng 3 baitang ng grandfather ko ang pamilya ng tatay ko. So ang tatay ko, inakyat niya ng 3 baitang ang kami. And then now, I have my family. I need to raise it 3 steps higher than what my father gave me. Sounds a little bit ambitious, pero yun yung principles ko. So I want to give my wife the best life that I can give her. And of course, to help my family kasi yun yung pinakadahilan natin kung bakit tayo nag-a-abroad, kung bakit tayo nagsasakripisyo, bakit natin minsan ilalagay natin sarili natin sa medyo alanganin. Kasi mahal natin ang pamilya natin and we are willing to do everything for them. So, yung iba na nakakasama ko dito, ganun din ang reason nila, yung mga OFW, yun yung pamilya natin, yung dahilan. And then, of course, Panginoon. So, tanongin mo yan lahat ng OFW, isa sasabihin yan, para sa pamilya ko. Yun lagi ang sasabihin nila. Yung career, oo, para sa career din, it's of course an opportunity to gain more career, your growth, greener pasture. Pero yung pinaka-core, bakit nag-OFW ang isang Pilipino is matulungan at may angat yung pamilya nila. May ahos sa kahirapan. Ganun.
Thank you, Sir Carl. I myself po, part of ng OFW. Nandito po ako sa Singapore, working po. So yeah, I've been working here for 13 years and totally agree with you, sir. Karamihan talaga ng naging ibang bansa is to support the family. And
Mhm.
meron tayong kurot sa dibdib na pinaghirapan nila pag-aralin ako. Gusto kong tulungan naman sila in return. May ganong
Mhm.
mindset din kasi. But not everyone din. Some of them, their reason of going abroad is for career growth. Yung tulad po ng sinabi niyo.
Yeah.
So, maganda sir na pinangahawakan natin yung motivation natin, yung family, kasi sila yung sandatan natin. Kaya tayo malakas na nakikipagsapalaran dito sa ibang bansa o dyan sa Jeddah.
Yeah.
So, saludo ako sa inyo sir. Mabuhay tayong mga OFW.
Yeah.
Continue to to inspire more a lot of OFWs then who are supporting their family and the entire family na rin, no? Sa mga, lalo na mga wala pang pamilya, I know you're also supporting your immediate family as well. Sir, can you take us back, no? The moment na na-receive niyo yung result, what happened during that time?
Nung nalaman ko yung result, so actually, nung nag-take kami, both me and my wife, exam, unfortunately, she didn't make it. Kaya I was also worried na baka hindi rin ako makamake it. So happens na nauna ano yung result niya. Kate-katero ako. Wala pa lang, hindi ko pa din alam yung akin. Na-excite ako eh. Sabi ko nga, kung alam niya na yung result niya, so ginamit ko yung password niya, na, which is yung iPass, sa akin, doon sa account ko sa Pearson View, I think. So, nakita ko, oh, pass nakalagay. Sabi ko, hindi to totoo. Malaman joke lang to eh. Malaman siguro system error, tsaka quick result. Ikaw okay. Hindi dito. Pero, sabi ko ganun, pero hindi eh. Baka nga makapasa. So, I was in awe na baka joke lang to, hindi totoo to. Kasi alam ko yung sagot ko eh. So, sabi niyang gano'n, hintayin mo muna. So, tapos nag-message ako sa iPass. Sabi ko, ma'am, totoo ba to? Tapos pinrint screen ko. So sabi niya, tapos yun nga, nag-message siya, congratulations sir, yung pass. Sabi ko, okay. Okay. Hindi nga. Tapos hindi talaga ako makapaniwala. Tapos nakita ko nang pumasok sa room ng parents ko, sabi ko, ano Carl, pumasa ka? Sabi ng father ko, sabi ko, oo ata eh. Sabi niya gano'n, ano ata? Tapos sabi niya, hindi ko makapaniwala eh, kasi alam ko yung sagot ko pa eh. Sabi niya gano'n, ano nga nakalagay? Pass. Sabi niya gano'n, di nakapasa ka. Sabi ko, oo, nakapasa nga ata ako. Kasi parang hindi siya nagsisink in sa akin kasi hindi ako mapaniwala talaga. Sabi ko, Tapos yung mom ko, sabi niya, ano, Carl, nakapasa ka ba? Sabi ko, oo ata, may. Hindi ko alam eh. Sabi niya, ano hindi ko alam? Ano nakalagay dyan? Sabi ko, pass. Di nakapasa ka. Sabi ko, oo. Parang naghang yung utak mo. Sabi ko, kasi sabi ko, oh my. Tapos yun na, tinag-sink in na. Sabi ko, oh my gosh. Kaso yun nga, syempre I need to also die down ng konti since hindi nga it's a bittersweet achievement na kasi nga hindi rin, unfortunately hindi nga nakaabot yung wife ko, and we're still pursuing na mag-take siya ulit, and then yun, at least isa sa amin ang kumbaga nandun na, so
Yeah.
I'm happy, and then at the same time malungkot kasi nga hindi nakapasa yung kalahati ko, kumbaga.
I know. Medyo mahirap yung part na yan, Sir Carl, no? In a way, I know you passed, but your better half po na hindi naka-reach ng pass din. No? Sometimes it's difficult to celebrate din, no? That achievement. But again, we just have to take it again.
Yeah.
We have to be resilient. Yung mga nurses, no? Every nurses are resilient po. So, I know your wife will make it po. Hopefully, makabook na rin ng slot.
Yeah.
Please encourage her, sir, no, to pursue more, to continue, and walang hihinto.
Mm-hmm.
Sinimulan natin, tatapusin natin. Ayun. So, Sir Carlo, going back, no, ano sa tingin mo yung ma-advise mo sa sarili mo if you could go back in time?
Hindi lang advice, babatukan ko pa eh. Huwag mo aksayin. Huwag mo aksayin yung oras. If you have the opportunity to review, grab that opportunity. If you're working, it will be difficult, but it would be fruitful kapag na-accomplishment mo yun. It will be a very good story sa buhay mo, or kapag kumari, dumating ka sa time na wala ka na at may kukwento ka sa Panginoon, di ba ang saya nun? And time management talaga. Yun yung pinaka. And then, wag mo stressin yung sarili mo na huwag mo ring isipin na babagsak ka, wag. Just keep positive, stay positive talaga. Though minsan may habit kasi akong advance mag-isip eh. Yung kumbaga,
Mm.
tinutuldukan ko na kahit hindi pa nakatuldok eh. So, mali yun. Huwag mong i-apply yun.
Thank you, Sir Carl. Kaya talaga importante rin, no? In the beginning, your online review, at least, no, magkaroon na po kayo ng study plan para hindi
Mm,
kayo malos along the way. So, lahat naman tayo, meron tayong parang, sana ganito na lang ginawa ko. But yet again,
yeah.
it will still go back sa how did you prepare your examination? Ano yung momentum mo? Consistent ka ba? Committed ka
Mm.
ba? Na-sacrifice ba somehow yung time mo? If yes, for sure, you will pass the exam. Kasi I know how dedicated you are during the time of your review. And with that, Sir Carl, we would like to present to you your iPass certificate. Ayan. This certificate is proudly presented to Carl Ernest A. Lopez for successfully passing the NCLEX RN examination. This serves as a proof that the successful candidate indicated in the certificate is a safe nurse based on the USA Standards of Nursing Practice. Signed by Sir J. Padong and Sir Mark Zaspa. Congratulations, Sir Carl.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Sir Carl, any last advice po for those students naman na magte-take na ng exam very soon?
Advice ko yung pinaka pag kunwari malapit ka na mag-take, just relax. Yun yung time na mag-unwind ka na. Just go have some fun and pray. Pray to more than 3, 4, 5. Always talk to Him. And then just do the best you can. Huwag mong isipin na you will fail. No. Just keep on track. Think positive. Baga. And if you stumbled or fall down, you need to remember kung ano yung motivation mo. And you rise up. Keep moving forward. Do not stop. And if you huminto ka and you step back, just remember again your motivation and keep on moving. Keep 2 steps forward. It will be difficult. It will be challenging, but it will be worth it. And pray. Again, pray.
Amazing. Those are really great advices, Sir Carl. Naka-inspire po talaga yung for you being humble po, no? In telling us your stories kasi minsan mahirap tanggapin, no, yung moment of success kapag hindi natin sa sarili natin parang tinanggap yung moment of doubts. Minsan kailangan talaga natin tanggapin yun. Lalo na kapag, di ba, lahat ng moment of success natin, minsan hindi naman lahat yan along the way is maganda. Meron din talaga is you fall down, tapos you will learn how to get back, di ba? Learn to rise up din. So amazing, Sir Carl, ang journey po ninyo. And we'd like to ask Sir Carl, how did iPass po contributed to your success?
Actually, hindi lang contribute ang ginawa ng iPass sa buhay ko actually. You gave me an opportunity to work abroad from simply being a humble nurse in the Philippines, now working here at Saudi. And now you've given me the opportunity to work in the US. So I will be forever be grateful with the company itself because I wouldn't be here without, of course, my family, my parents, my wife, but for also you guys, kasi you were also one of the steps on the ladder in my achievement. Kaya I will always be forever be thankful with iPass. Kaya kayo recommend ko dito, iPass is nandito ako at nakapasa ako dahil sa kanila. O, di ba? May endorse. Parang ganun dito. Kasi tinatanong nila ako, sino nag-ayos ng papers mo? Sabi ko, iPass. Sabi niya, iPass? Sabi niya, yeah. Kamusta yung process? Sabi ko, okay, mabilis. Sabi ko, ganun. Sila yung nag-ayos, smooth. They gave me review materials and hindi, without sugarcoating. They really did. Sabi niya, baka naman inaano mo kasi diyan ka nag-review. Sabi ko, no, I wouldn't say a good review kung sakaling I'm not, kung maglalay ako. I mean, what's the essence of that? If knowing na pinromote ko to isang bagay na to or sinabi ko, pero hindi naman pala effective. So, this one is really good. This is really effective. And the review Hands down. Totoo nga. Di ba may ACLS training kami dito? Sa IPAS ko lang mas naintindihan yung ECG at saka mga ano. Yun.
Sir Carl, thank you po for trusting iPass Processing and iPass Online Review and Mentoring Academy. Sabi
Yeah.
niyo nga po, no, nandito niyo lang po natutunan yung
Oo.
ECG reading. So we
Oo.
have, ano
Yeah.
po, the
Salamat, Sir
cardio
Jay.
master, Sir Jay, with us tonight. Good evening po, Sir Jay.
Good evening, John. Good evening, Kale? Ano ba, Kale?
Carl naman po, sir.
Carl, okay.
Wow.
Mukhang kilala ko yung nagtuturo ng EKG sa iPass. Familiar yata ang nagtuturo ng EKG. But anyway, thank you for the trust. Of course, hindi lang sa akin, hindi lang sa pakikinig ng EKG na lessons and all those stuff sa cardio. But yeah, so tamang-tama kasi most likely I'm gonna teach, not likely, but yeah, I'm gonna do the cardiology today. So probably tomorrow I'll do the EKG. So makinig kayo sa EKG. So yeah, so it takes sometimes it takes it takes like how many lectures din coming from me, coming from others, or coming from any other sources. ACLS, sometimes ACLS you don't understand because it's fast din kasi training. Yeah, so I'm glad that you were able to understand and then you were able to apply it in NCLEX and ultimately in your practice kasi yun yung pinaka-purpose natin. And of course, I forgot to congratulate you. Congratulations, Carl. Kailan ka
Thanks, sir.
nag-take, Carl?
Noong May 20.
So but I know it's still fresh, yung
Yeah.
feel. I know, totoo yan kasi even on my end, like I can still remember na na yun, ilang taon na yun, I can still remember the feeling na nakapasa ka. Because it's it's all worth it. It's a big hurdle na nalampasan natin sa nursing career natin. So, in fact, that's the most challenging eh. Diba, alam naman natin yun sa mga nurses natin sa Pilipinas or wherever. Diba? So, yeah, it's really worth it. The thing is, bakit ka ba nag-take ng exam? Gusto kong malaman, if you don't mind.
Sir? Kasi gusto ko may angat ng buhay na yung pamilya ko tsaka yung asawa ko, sir. Nandito kasi ako sa Saudi.
Sa Saudi ka.
Grabe, dati sa ko lang to napapanood sa recorded. Sabi ko, sana makapag-hope talk din ako. Pangarap lang dati. Ngayon, by God's grace, ito na. Wow.
Kaya, nakasarap ng feeling.
Yeah.
So, totoo yan. Kasi you cannot really, you cannot really imagine na nandiyan ka na pala. So, that's the feeling. Kasi nga, super worth it kasi yan eh. Ang sarap ng feeling pag pasado ka. But you have to work hard for it. You just have to take one step at a time until you get there. Hindi mo pwedeng like from step 1 and then diretso ka sa step 5 eh. Ganun naman talaga yung any journey, just like your NCLEX. Ganun talaga yun. So whenever you want a big success, of course, you're going to pass through certain struggles along the way. So ganun yun. Yep. So hindi pwedeng easy peasy lang ng mga na proseso. But I'm glad you're from Saudi as well because I was from Saudi before. I learned a lot from Saudi, specifically in Riyadh, sa isang hospital dyan sa may Exit 14.
Sa po ako, sir? Sa Jeddah? Sa
Jeddah
IMC. Opo.
Okay. Sa tawag nito, government hospital.
Private po. IMC.
IMC, akala ko it's like King Fahad something. But anyway, yeah, I've been to Jeddah as well. I drove, all the way from Riyadh to Jeddah, so just to see the beautiful sceneries.
Yeah.
Desert, there's lots of kinds of deserts sa Saudi kasi it's a beautiful. But anyway, we have a lot. Shout out to all the nurses there in Saudi Arabia in the Middle East. Alam ko, I know your struggle because I've been there. I worked there for like 4 years. Tiis-tiis lang tayo dyan kasi alam ko it's mentally, physically, and it's a challenge, especially in the first few years that you work there in Saudi Arabia. And so goes with the other OFWs sa iba-ibang bansa like dyan sa Singapore. So there's no easy job, especially when you are going abroad. So it means na when you're going to take the NCLEX, this journey, hindi basta-basta yun. So I know it's a little different. I mean, it's a big difference talaga pag when you travel abroad and then work as a nurse, as a Filipino nurse, ibang-iba kasi you have to adjust na everything. Like even if you're adjusted already, mahihirapan ka pa rin. So I don't know, for some reason, ibang-iba talaga pag nasa Pilipinas ka. Even if I'm here, may mga ano pa rin, may mga konting struggles pa rin. Ibang-iba pa rin talaga ang Pilipinas, mapa personal dealings man or mapa professional dealings, ibang-iba siya. Okay, so I know the struggle is there, but tiis-tiis lang, one step at a time. So go with your processing, easy-easy lang, wag niyo lang masyadong madaliin. Kasi tawag nito, sometimes if you're, pag in a hurry ka, medyo mahihirapan ka kasi you're disorganized and stuff. Maraming negatives na mangyayari. So it will be messed up kung magmamadali ka. So it will come, one step at a time lang. And then when you go with your review, like that's the very purpose of the review, di ba? So to organize your planning. And then napaka-importante niyan. Ako nga mismo dati, I was already an educator. But I tend to enroll on a review center because I want to learn how to ace the SATA. But unfortunately, there's no such secret in SATA. So it's all about content talaga. And I realized that I need to learn how to organize my stuff, my study. So that's really the work of review center. Kaya lang dati when I review, I don't have any, I have my classmates with me because I can go along with them, but those are new acquaintances kasi wala akong kilala doon. But new friends. But I realized when I did my review, there's no really person coming from the review center na reaching us out. That's why when we established the IPAS online review, sabi ko, there should be coaches na mag-aalalay, So ipagsabay natin to. So ayun, that's why you have your coaches with you guys. So avail the coaches even if it's not not every day or not even every week because we have a lot of students. So whenever you have engagement sa mga coaches natin, please avail that kasi napaka-importante niyan. And then you will see, once you pass your exam, you will see the value of them na napakalaking tulong pala talaga. And then I really like it because our coaches are coming from our community, di ba? Coming from our IPAS. Sila din dumaan dyan sa journey. So, when they say something, it's very substantial sa review. It's very relevant sa review nyo yan. Technically speaking, and of course, napakalaking tulong because someone is like reaching you out. May kasama ka sa journey. Di ba? So, once again, Carl, I'm so happy. Of course, I'm so proud. Hindi ko man kayo kilala, super kilala, isa-isa. But deep inside my heart, this is really my, kumbaga, I can really tell you that I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Kasi dumadami ang natin, mga passers. It's not really the numbers. Kasi one is too big for me. Even one passer is too many for me. So I don't really care about the numbers or something because again, like I said, isang passer lang, just like Carl. Malaki ang niyan, malaki ang sa atin, malaki ang impact niyan sa buhay ni Carl, sa buhay nating lahat, right? And like I said, to those who are listening right now and then still preparing, darating din ang araw ninyo, may nakalaan din na license para sa inyo for sure. Okay, just do your part. Just do the whatever is the necessary things. Hindi naman pwede nakaupo ka lang diyan, di ba? Hindi naman pwede 'yun. So when God sees that, okay, I guess si God na rin mismo magsasabi, okay, bibigay ko to sa iyo. Kasi alam ko I know your motivation. I know that this is your reason why you take this examination and stuff. So and then I know you're a hardworking individual and I know you are a safe and effective nurse in the future. Whatever is the country that you are gonna work, okay? So I don't really a nurse is a nurse. Kahit sa Pilipinas ka man, kahit saan ka man mapunta, so kahit anong lahi man yung inaalagaan mo, it's the same thing. You are a nurse. It's the same aspirations. It's the same desire from your heart. Wala akong nakitang kaibahan nun. Okay, but basta tsaga-tsaga lang. So one step at a time. So for today, we're gonna do the cardio. So I'm kind of recovered already. So I'll do the second part because I canceled the kasi previous slide. Sorry sorry Jan kasi na medyo na antala yung natin, yung testimonials and hope talk. But
That's okay, Sir Jay.
yeah, so yep, the show must go on, right? The same way with your preparation. Alam ko ang dami talagang mga problems along the way. Like I spoke to one of my friends na nagre-review din sa IPAS. Our friends with my missus din. She had a lot of struggle and then she shout out kay Zola. So she just passed the examination. Sabi niya, she's not really sure about taking the exam kasi ang dami niyang struggle. Personal family struggle and everything. Hindi niya na iniisa-isa. Medyo alanganin pero yeah, I didn't have any doubts. Sa lahat sa inyo, I don't have any doubts and then she was able to make it. So I knew that she's gonna pass kasi yung desire ba ng heart. And then the Lord is gonna give it to you for sure. The same way with Carl. I like it kasi yung motivation mo talaga is your family. That's the most common thing siguro sa lahat sa atin. We have different aspirations, but we all go down with our family. Yun talaga pinaka-motivation natin. Again, I'm so proud, Carl. Thank you for coming by today.
Thank you also.
Inspiring. Thank you for inspiring your classmates here in IPAS. It will go a long way. You will go a long way for sure, as a nurse. Okay? It's a good experience when you're in Saudi. When you come here, or Canada, especially sa US, you may have a different practice there. It may be a totally different practice, but in terms of like how you pace yourself as a nurse sa trabaho, because here it's a different pacing. It's a fast pacing kind of everything is like implied. Akala mo you need some explanation from in terms of communication, pero yun na pala yun. That's why you have to pick it up as quick as possible. And it's a good practice there in Saudi Arabia para makuha mo yung pacing mo in organizing your daily task working as a nurse. Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Thank you also.
Thank you, Sir Jay. Sir Carl, gusto ko lang malaman nyo na Coach Jana is watching right now.
Hi,
But unfortunately, hindi po siya maka-join kasi nasa duty po siya. Gusto niya po malaman nyo na she is really proud of you po in your achievement and in your
Thank you.
success. So please continue to inspire po, Sir Carl. And yun naman talaga everyone gets knocked down sometimes. Pero you always get back up and get going.
I pass processing made easy for you. I pass